Okay, it's day 23 of the at-home workouts for South Island CrossFit during closure number 2. All right, today's warm-up is you're going to do 10 slow arm haulers. I'll show you what that's like. And then we'll do some squat to stand, some push-ups, single arm suitcase deadlift with your weight. And then you'll do some quad stretch, some hamstring stretch, and an arm wall. All right, so these arm haulers, you're going to be in a Superman position and bring your hands back and forth almost like you're swimming, but you're swimming on land. This is good shoulder warm up as well as nice core workout to keep your feet off the ground. The squat to stand, you're going to bend over, touch your toes, and drop your hips into a squat. Then raise your hips back up. Stretch those hamstrings as you raise your hips back up, and then come back to a stand. For the push-ups, all the way down, all the way up, chest and thighs touch the ground. With the suitcase deadlift, you're going to have a weight on your side. You're going to pick it up, stand up straight. Then the half kneeling quad stretch, so bend that foot back and then lean back as far as you can. For the hamstring stretch, bend over, grab your toe. This is in a kneeling stretch position for that hamstring. Then for the arm to wall, put your palm to the wall about shoulder height. Peel your body back and stretch that shoulder out. All right, today's skill is 10 minutes practice of slips. You can Google slips and look what CrossFit does. Just Google CrossFit slips. I'm going to give you my best demonstration, but there's some better demonstration videos out there on the web. So this is the scales. So you're trying to stand on one leg, raise that other leg out straight ahead as much as you can. Point that toe if you can. If you can hold it parallel to the floor, all the better. So this is standing on my right leg and raising my left leg out. Now I'm standing on my left leg and raising my right leg out. You want to practice both sides and hold. Maybe do this as a Tabata or try to do it as an EMOM and hold each position as you can. Now this is the back scale where you bring your foot back and kind of go into an airplane mode and hold yourself in a position like so. So there's front scales and back scales. Each position really helps you control your core and also stabilize your body. You're using so many muscles in your legs and your core muscles to stabilize yourself in your balance. All right, so here's the L sit. You want to have two chairs or two things where you can suspend yourself together up. If you can point your toes out, straight out, that's great. If you can't quite do that, most people can't hold that for very long, and I can't hold it for very long. What you do is try to tuck your knees into your chest and hold, and maybe point one toe out at a time for as long as you can. Or if you can't do that, just try to hold it there as long as you can. Just work on trying to suspend yourself between two objects and just kind of hold that point in L sit. Now, the inversion, try to get inverted, whether it be up against a wall here. I'm trying to do a headstand on the mat, but you can try to do a headstand if you can. If you can't do that, do something up against the wall, or even just get into sort of a tripod position right there and hold yourself inverted. It's really good for the vestibular system to be inverted. All right, then you're going to go into a plank position. Try to hold a plank for as long as you can. So work through those slips. Take 10 minutes and work through those slips. Now the workout today is a 15-minute EMOM. You're going to rotate between three things. The first minute you're going to do as many double unders as you can. In the second minute you're going to do as many lunges as you can. And then the third minute you're going to hold it for a plank for as long as you can in that minute. All right, so here's the single unders and the double unders, and then here's the lunges. So you're going to do as many lunges as you can in 50 seconds, and then in the third minute you're going to hold the plank for I believe 50 seconds in that, or plank up and down. Sorry, these are plank up and downs. So I'm going into a plank, I'm going to an extension, now going back down to my elbows. So you can do as many of those as you can in that 50 seconds. Core work today is 30 sit-ups, 30 leg raises, and that should say a 30-second plank. You can do 30 planks, maybe do plank up and downs if you want, but it should be a 30-second plank. And then you'll rest for 90 seconds between each round. So start with 30 sit-ups, then you'll do 30 leg raises where you're laying on your back, raising your feet up. And then after you've done 30 leg raises, then you'll do your 30-second plank hold, and you can be on your elbows. And if that's difficult, you can also be in an extended position on your hands. Either one works. All right, for the mobility today, it'll take you about 20 minutes or so to get through this, but you're going to start with a manual tricep stretch. You're going to stretch those wrists, arm, and a prayer stretch. You're going to really work sort of your shoulders today in your mobility. So start with that manual tricep stretch. Put that hand behind your back, grab it, the elbow with the other hand, and pull. Then on the wrist stretch, get on all fours, turn your fingers towards your knees, and then pull your arms back and stretch those wrists. For the armless prayer, you're going to get down into a prayer position on your knees, put your face to the ground, get as far down to the ground as you possibly can. If you can get your torso all the way to the ground, that's great. The Samson stretch, you're going to take a knee, fold your fingers together, stretch up to the sky, then stretch back and forth. That'll help stretch that torso out. For the wall stretch, medium pec stretch, you're going to put your elbow about shoulder width height to the wall, then turn your body back. For the wall hinge, you're going to put your hands on the wall, keep your legs straight, and put your head through the window of your arms, kind of like you're getting arrested. And then for the overhead wall squat, you're going to lay down on the ground, put your hands over your head, and then put your feet to the wall like you're in a squat position. For the butterfly back stretch, you're going to put your feet together like a butterfly position, but you're going to put your hands under your legs and grab your shoelaces and lean as far forward as you can. Now, today's mental health exercise is pretty simple because you're probably going to eat today. So when you do eat, try to be intentional about slowing down. I often eat too fast, and so what I need to remember is just to slow down. Here I am eating a Driven Nutrition shake. What I added today was a little bit of peanut butter powder to my shake. That was a little different, but hey, still good. All right, go get it. Have a great workout today, and we'll hope to see you soon.